Oh dear, there is a Facebook trend right now that is the hashtag GiveCaptainAmericaABoyfriend, and it has everybody flipping their shit. Now, don't get me wrong, I am the first person to call butthurt when I think a comic book character is being misrepresented, but I think people responding to this are taking the hate to an unnecessarily homophobic and bigoted level. Keep in mind, this is coming off from the heels of the whole Elsa debate from Frozen, because recently in the news there has been a debate about Elsa potentially receiving some sort of female significant other in a potential sequel to Frozen, and of course people have been all up in arms about that, being all like, oh my god, a gay, how dare a gay be represented, because it will infect our children with the gay poison, and what should we do? And you know, in my mind I'm just like, why are you people flipping out about this? What is wrong with having some form of representation? And of course people are upset about Captain America receiving some sort of significant other who was male, because originally he was straight and he was in a romantic relationship with Agent Carter, but people don't seem to take into consideration that if Captain America did have a male significant other, he would actually be bisexual, not gay. You know, bisexuality does exist, people. It's not mythological, it really does exist. People are always continually saying that, you know, oh, well, comic books should not be messed with. Studios are changing the characters in Marvel and DC and other comic book series constantly. But if it involves anything with regard to sexual orientation, they are the first people to make statements like, you know, I'm not homophobic, but, and then they follow with a homophobic statement, or they make statements like, why does everything now have to be gay? With regard to the first statement, like, I don't understand why people say that, like, I'm not homophobic, but, because you're just proving that you were homophobic. People who sit there and make statements like that are just showing that they, on the outside, are trying not to be homophobic, but on the inside, they are still holding in deep-rooted homophobia that needs to be addressed. Now, for the people that say, why do we have to make everything gay? I find that to be a very ridiculous statement. Because you don't see gay people like myself being like, why does there have to be so much straight representation? It's just so stupid and so annoying. No, we don't say things like that. Because we understand that groups of people should be represented. No, don't get me wrong, I'm sure there are some very extreme people who will say that there should be no straight representation, but I am not one of those people. I think that everybody should be represented. And this has nothing to do with appeasing people, it's just helping people feel included. Because I guarantee you, there are 15, 16-year-old gay people out there who don't have anyone that they can connect with in the fictional universes. And yes, I know you're going to say, well, there are comic book characters that are gay, but there aren't any comic book characters that are depicted on a large scale in movies or TV shows that are gay. When I was a 16-year-old kid, I didn't know who I could identify with because there were no fictional characters depicted like me. And that's why we want representation. That way, people at a young age can understand that, you know, there are people like us too, and that we are a part of the grand scheme of things. There is no crime in that at all. This isn't an agenda. It's simply becoming open-minded. It's simply embracing the fact that there is diversity in this world. And there are a lot of underrepresented groups of people and misrepresented groups of people. And I can honestly tell you that by having more gay characters, it will help reverse the destructive misrepresentation that we have in the media as it is. And to all of you people making hateful comments like this, maybe you should spend more time and effort thinking about how you can make this world a better place instead of being as hateful as you're being. Who cares if Captain America is bisexual? Who cares if Elsa has a female significant other? Characters are being changed all the time. There are multiple different adaptations. Anyway, if you guys like watching my videos, please comment, rate, and subscribe to my channel. Check out my different social media outlets in the comment section below, and share what you think in the comment section as well. I don't care if you disagree with me, I don't care if you agree with me, just provide what your thoughts, alright? You guys have a great rest of your day.